Okay, happy Friday to all. Thank you for tuning in. I am Shadidi Laser, and this is the Winner's Circle monthly strategy session. The Winner's Circle is a community that I've launched that is focused on helping you transition from a job that you hate into a passion that you love. Now, once you transition into that passion that you love, we provide an additional tier of support in helping you transition that passion you love into a systematized process in connection with your audience that will enable, allow, and empower you to earn six figures of revenue within your business. So this particular segment, of course, is geared towards eliminating the roadblocks for you leaders, you coaches, you authors, you entertainers, you entrepreneurs through a no-nonsense business strategy. If you want to join the Winner's Circle, you can go to facebook.com and do a search for the Winner's Circle, Scale Your Personal Brand to Six Figures. You should be in the Winner's Circle because it is your opportunity to gain direct advice, resources, and support from yours truly, as well as the small community but growing community that is on board with the Winner's Circle. So again, search for the Winner's Circle here on Facebook. Thank you for those of you who are tuning in on Instagram Live as well. Now, if you have questions during the broadcast, please post them and I will do my best to answer them. But at this moment, my first question came from the Winner's Circle email list community, and that's Sharon from Philadelphia. Sharon's comment is, Shadid, I found your work via Twitter and I have a question about building my business. Now, Sharon mentions that she's been building her business for many years as a self-employed professional. She feels she's taken many steps forward, including dabbling in the world of public speaking. Sharon was nervous but overcame her fears to keep stepping forward in building her business. Now, she says her problems occur with building my business online. I'm facing overwhelm in all of the moving parts regarding tech. I'm struggling to increase my email opt-ins, and when I have released a course, I had a very low turnout for people wanting to buy it. That's terrible, Sharon. Every online business guru seems to tell me that the money is in the list with no tangible plan of how to get there. Her question is, what am I missing with building my business online? What is the most effective way to build my business? Thank you for your question, Sharon from Philadelphia. And what I want to point out is the mindset shift that is necessary for any business owner to go from good to great or go from working hard to working smart. And this critical mindset shift helped me to succeed on a higher level. Now, before I share the mindset shift, I want to make sure that you share this video with your network so that they can get the mindset shift so that they can also benefit. You can discuss this mindset shift and kind of assess where you are in terms of where you could be versus where you currently are today. So if you knew better, conventional wisdom says you would do better. So here we go. Are you ready for the mindset shift? Drum roll. If a business owner offers products and services that complement my knowledge, get this, they're not my competition. They are my partner. And the question I ask myself is, how can I partner with them? I'll say it again, one more time. This changed the game for me. I'm a competitive guy. So I used to think that everyone was my competition. I had to be the best out of everyone. But if a business owner offers products and services that complement my knowledge, they are not my competition. They are my partner. So then I ask myself the question, how can I partner with them. So when you look, you might catch that later, maybe next year. When you look at the business landscape in this manner, it becomes a game changer. The business landscape can include local businesses such as your Chamber of Commerce, online Facebook groups, and even national and international conferences. This strategy knows no bounds and accepts no limits. So if you're at a conference and there's different speakers or experts or vendors that all provide complementary services, or even in some cases, some of the same services, because no idea is original, from a different angle, look at how you can partner with them. And I'm going to give you 5 ways to partner with them through the vehicle known as the joint venture partnerships. So the fastest way, for those of you who are watching this broadcast live, thank you for tuning in and for sharing who submitted the question. The fastest way to grow your business online is through joint venture partnerships, period. I'm going to outline clear reasons why this strategy is golden, especially if you're looking to build your brand and establish credibility. Now, before I go into a few ways, 5 to be specific, that joint venture partnerships will benefit you, again, make sure you share this video so that the go-getters within your network will benefit from the insight that I'm sharing. It makes you appear smarter, more informed. You're giving them good resources. They'll invite you to more parties and cookouts. It works for you. It'll help you. Believe me. So, number 1, leverage, or the art of doing more easily and efficiently, helps your business. When you market and promote your product alone, you are limited to the numbers that you have. If I only have 5 people on my email list, I'm only promoting to those 5 people. If I only have 123 Twitter followers, I can only tweet to that 123 member audience. So when you have a promotional partner on board, your power upgrades through leverage because you have another partner that you are sharing the promotional load with. Does that make sense? I hope so. If that particular tip in terms of leverage makes sense, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you share this video. Number 2, credibility. So leverage first, the art of doing more with less, or being more efficient with less. Credibility is number 2. You increase your credibility via joint venture partnerships within your target market when you have another capable and credible individual or group of individuals promoting your products and services. So if I needed an introduction to someone super important, or I needed to meet someone super important, if you're friends with that person, the warmest way for me to gain rapport with that individual who I need to meet with is through your introduction. Hey, this is my friend Shadid. I've known Shadid for 25 years. I know you've known me for 25 years, but I met him over here. He's an expert in this, and you two should partner together. That is the warmest introduction that you can have within business. So being introduced, if you have a product or a service that you're selling and your joint venture partner is mailing for you or sending out emails on your behalf, he or she is introducing you to their audience. So it's a warm connection. You don't have to put out ads. You don't have to do any additional work. Your credibility is being boosted or heightened through that warm introduction. You want to have warm introductions wherever you go. Number 3, speed of implementation. So everyone wants to get to the top of the mountain quickly and easily. It's not that easy if you're trying to do everything based on your own understanding. credibility is important and speed of implementation is important, because if you're partnered up with a successful joint venture partnership who has either a large audience or, more importantly, a rapport established with his or her audience, you're gaining that warm introduction to an entirely new audience. And if your offer is irresistible and compels the prospect to buy, that will equal to racking up hundreds or even thousands of dollars in a super short period of time. So if I want to sell a product as quickly as possible online, and let's say I have a $97 ebook, and I'm trying to get this product out to as many people as possible, the easiest way for me to get a warm connection is to partner with another joint venture partner, have them send out an email and coordinate the mailing. So I'm saying, hey, my ebook is out. And then my partner is saying, hey, his ebook is out. And two people are working at the same time. Going back to point number one. Number two, the credibility of my partner saying his book is out. I've worked with him before. He's great. It gives that referral network. And number three, it helps get the word out faster, which can lead to a ridiculous amount of sales very quickly if you do this correctly. So, of course, this will greatly build your foundation of new customers, which you can convert into lifetime customers via the introduction of value and additional products and services. So if you have any questions about joint venture partnerships, make sure you post your questions so that I can provide additional feedback, perspective to help you along your path in terms of how to get started. Number 4, successful joint venture launches or partnerships lead to other partnerships. Once you get your feet wet and you support a few launches, meaning someone has a product or a service that you get behind and say, hey, this is my partner, I support this product, you need to support it too, and here are the reasons why. Then once you get a few successful launches under your belt, what this does is it attracts other successful joint ventures within your network. So if you have a track record of helping John sell 3,000 books, or you were part of a launch on a larger scale that scaled to $1 million, yes, I'm going to want to do a joint venture partnership when I launch my product or my service, because you have a track record of actively supporting. And most joint venture partnerships have a level of creativity. You may call a few audibles during the launch and say, okay, we're going to go in this direction. We're going to attack this audience. We're going to introduce it in this particular way. We're going to do another webinar. So if you're part of that creative energy, you're seen as a key component of a winning team, and you're able to earn money for your partners. So naturally, other partners are going to want to get you involved in what they're doing. So one successful joint venture partnership leads to others. So that is very important. So other business owners will notice you on the radar of success and will attempt to forge new partnerships with you. And that's what you want. So whether you're launching a new product, A, or a service, or you're supporting the launch of a fellow partner or colleague, B, you're winning on both ends of that spectrum, because you're being introduced to a new network at every step in turn. Wise Beyond Measure, thank you for tuning in to the Instagram live broadcast. If you have any questions about how to build your online business using joint venture partnerships, make sure you post your question and it'll go into the live broadcast here on Facebook, be recorded, and you get some free advice as a thank you for tuning in. So you are only limited by your creativity. Number 5, The majority of mid-level partnerships require a low investment of upfront money. You may leverage live events, live streaming platforms such as Periscope, Facebook Live, Instagram Live, emails, and teleseminars to drive attention to your respective audiences. The majority of businesses, just to give you some insight, that I encounter with my work or via my work with the Small Business Administration via score.org, they mostly suffer from a do-it-yourself-itis, which is the deadly disease that one perspective is all that is needed to steer the ship. The mindset shift of it takes a village to build a business. I'll say that again. It takes a village to build a business will change your life and put you on the fast track or the fast lane to greater success through partnerships. Many hands makes a lighter load is the phrase that pays when it comes to building any business or building any venture. In my work with high power entrepreneurs and influential entrepreneurs, one of the first things they'll ask is, what am I missing? Who do I need to bring in order to make this idea great? Finding the right people as opposed to trying to learn all the skills on your own will be the mindset hack of the century that will help you scale your business to new levels that you need to keep in mind. Now, those were 5 ways that joint venture partnerships will help you build your business quickly. The question that I receive on a regular basis is, Shadid, how do I know if I am ready for joint venture partnerships online? I've heard the experts. They've told me to build my list. The money's in the list. I need to do this. I need to create webinars. But how do I know I'm ready for joint venture partnerships online? Now, in order to support your growth and progression, I'm launching a Get Joint Venture Ready masterclass, a series of 30-day masterclasses that start during the month of July for a select group of serious business owners. Thank you, C, for checking out the broadcast. I hope that I explained it clearly. You can also go back to the replay and just gain some additional insight. No matter what you're trying to create, this strategy works both online and it works offline. So anything you're trying to launch, if you're writing a book and you publish the book, it's ready to go, you want to have joint venture partners to have them spread the word about the book. It's just like if you're doing street team marketing or you see flyers on your car, that's not one individual handing out flyers. You get it to a team of people to blanket the entire town or city so that leverage is utilized in order to spread the word. So going back to the Get Joint Venture Ready Masterclass series. So over 4 weeks, I am going to guarantee that I'll get you joint venture ready via a series of modules. So you can have the modules to have on-demand viewing, live Q&A. So you sit down with me via Zoom and we do video chat and answer any questions that you have, any strategies. I'll share my screen, roll up our sleeves, and we get right to work. You'll also have a recording of those sessions, and also I'll bring in a few heavy hitters from the that have been a part of some of the largest launches that you may have heard of, or that I definitely vouch for their particular character and their experience to help you learn the joint venture game inside and outside. So again, that's video modules, that is on-demand references, that's templates, there's live Q&A, and access to a few heavy hitters. And you get to pick my brain for an entire month in order to get joint venture ready. We're not playing any games. So if you are a small business owner, an author, a speaker, a coach, an expert of any sort, heavy hands or extra hands make a lighter load. You need partnerships. So Make sure if you are interested in the Get Joint Venture Ready 30-day masterclass series, then make sure you type "I'm in" within the comments, and I will follow up with you with the details to get started and when the dates will start and how that will look. So I want to make sure that the people that are on board are heading in the right direction. They're serious. So I will reach out to you directly and make sure that you are ready to go for the Get Joint Venture Ready in 30 Days Masterclass series. So this has been the Winner's Circle strategy session, and we answered a question from Sharon from Philadelphia. She was overwhelmed about building her business, and she wanted to know what's the most effective way to do so. The gurus were telling her to go in one direction, and joint venture partnerships is the way to go. Partnering with other people within your industry that are interested and have an established audience will warm you up to their audience, which boosts credibility. Also, it makes your life a lot easier in terms of marketing and promotion. And as you build partnerships, more people will come on board to help you. And you can support, as you support launches, other people, other business owners will want to have you involved in their launches. So there's affiliate commissions that come up, so you can earn revenue whether you are supporting someone else's launches, and definitely if you have other people supporting your launches. So it is a win-win-win all the way around the board. So the biggest mistake that you make is thinking, how can I do every single skill on my own? The smart people, the rich people, tend to use partnerships and friendships and alliances in order to make the heavy load lighter through distributing it through partnerships. So make sure you watch this particular video again on demand, and make sure if you're tuning in now to share the video with your network. And if you have any questions, you can post the questions as you're watching, and I'll make sure to go back and answer those questions in real time or reach out to you if you have additional questions. The Get Joint Venture Ready in 30 Days Masterclass series is on the way soon, very shortly. I have a birthday to celebrate, so get through that, and then we'll get to rolling up our sleeves and getting you joint venture ready so that you'll be ready to go in terms of partnerships. Your credibility will be good to go, and you'll be ready to host partnerships and support launches, as well as how to ask for support for the products and services that you want to create, whether they're online or they're in-person services, brick and mortar, so to speak. So I'm Shadidi Laser. This has been the Winner's Circle. To join the Winner's Circle, simply go to Facebook.com and do a search for the Winner's Circle. Scale your personal brand to 6 figures. If you're not at 6 figures, that is okay. The purpose of the group is to get you there. If you're working a job that you currently hate and you want to transition to a passion that you love and do it full time, that's outstanding. That is what we want for you. So join the Winner's Circle, get on board, get support for your ideas, and that is that. I'm Shadidi Laser. Over and out. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for your time.